and you're on the Siegel JCC live stream Facebook page for a little Pilates, a little cozy mat and flow Pilates with Cody and Kathleen. I'm just going to set out my mat. You just need to have on some comfortable clothing that you can sort of bend and move in. You don't need any shoes. If you want to wear socks, perfect. If you want to turn the lights down low, perfect. If you've spread out your mat in your bedroom, in your mud room, in your laundry room, whatever space that you have is just perfect. If you haven't checked out the Siegel JCC Facebook page this week, please check it out. We've got some surprises for you. So for those of you who are joining me, I'm so happy to see you. I'm going to take a peek up there at the screen and see who's on, but I think Marlene and Cyril and Blue Cat and Pat and Hillary and maybe Jen, and I'm not sure who else might be out there, but listen to this. Monday through Friday, every day at 5 p.m., we've got either yoga or Pilates or, wait for it, Blue Cat, yogatation. So on Friday, Melissa is going to lead a 45-minute class, 30 minutes of yoga, 15 minutes of meditation. On Monday and Wednesday, Courtney's going to be here from 5 to 5:45 with yoga. And then, of course, you have yours truly, Tuesdays and Thursdays for 60 minutes of Pilates. So let's get into it. If you're ready, push yourself to your feet. You know how we do. We always start with that standing energy. I'm going to step forward and just check you out. Maybe Deb is here. Oh, Marlene, Cyril, Blue Cat, Carol. Let me just pull this back a bit and then I'll fix it once again. And I forgot to tell Deb, so if anybody wants to tell Deb, that would be great. So here we are, our feet are about shoulder width apart. I'll move over so you can see the glow of the candle and the nice little fire going. Ooh, it's so nice and warm and cozy. So feet about shoulder width apart. Actively distribute your body weight from your right foot to your left, nice and easy. If you need to step out, just create a little body awareness. And then step back in a little closer. Maybe too close, you realize that, you bring it out just a bit. Pause here, roll up onto the balls of the feet, lift those heels just a bit. Bring it on down, lift your toes. Roll up. And bring it back down, lift your toes. Full foot on the mat or on the floor, soften the knees. Engage the core. Big breath in, right up through the bottoms of the feet. Feel those legs lengthen. Feel the midsection lengthen. Fill those lungs with air. Exhale. Press your shoulders down and away. Hands at your sides. Let's just do that 2 more times at your pace. I want you to think about the inside of your feet versus the outside of the feet, and then again find that just right neutral place. Big breath in, lengthen the spine, fill up the lungs. Exhale, feel your chin sink down to your chest. Just let that head become heavy. Keep your shoulders where they are. Continue to stand up straight and tall. As you exhale this time, gently rotate the right ear to the right shoulder. Pause here. And then exhale, left ear, left shoulder. And pause here, breathe. And then exhale, right ear, right shoulder. And left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, take your eyes to the ceiling. Inhale, bring those eyes back into alignment. As you exhale, look to your right. And inhale. Exhale, look to your left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, laterally drop that right ear to the right shoulder. Little pause. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, lifting through the neck and head. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Now, even as you actively lengthen through the body, keep the softness in the knee joint. Continue to pull that navel kind of up and into your spine. Inhale, bring your neck and head back into alignment. And we're going to move into tree pose and then flamingo pose. And you know that you can always use a chair, the wall, whatever's close by, but I don't want you to compromise your stance. Don't sort of lean into the wall. Use the wall to help you maintain that proper alignment and positioning. So let's remain here for another moment. Big breath in. And then inhale, lift those arms up, shoulder height, palms to the ceiling. Exhale, reach through your fingers. Inhale, bring those arms up and overhead. Stretch through the shoulders, the arms, the fingertips. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. If you're ready, inhale, bring one foot to the inside of the opposite leg. Now, if you want to do the yoga thing where you actively lift that leg up, you certainly may. If you want to do the sapling, that's great too. If you just want to keep that leg low, that's fine. Exhale, extend those arms overhead. Exhale as you bring those hands together, reach through the fingers. Exhale, bring the hands apart. I'm going to turn to the side. Let's all take a big breath in together. As you exhale, extend the bent leg behind you. Reach the arms out to the sides. Allow those fingers to reach, toes to reach. And remember, it's not about the height of the extended leg. It's about the alignment of your hips, the alignment of your shoulders. Focus on the breath, perhaps increase the bend in that weight-bearing leg. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale, bring yourself back to a standing place. Take a few steps right here, hands to your heart center. Find your place. When you're ready, inhale, change feet, one foot to the inside of the opposite leg. Exhale, arms overhead. Exhale as you bring the hands together, reaching through your fingers. Hands apart. Big breath in through your nose. As you exhale, bend at that hip flexor, extend the bent leg behind you. Reach the arms out to the sides. Again, align your hips, align your shoulders, neck aligns with your spine. Again, not about how high you're lifting that back leg. In fact, you can keep the toes on the floor. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale, bring yourself back to a standing place. Heels of the hands press against each other. Palms, fingers, pads of the fingers and thumbs, pushing those hands away. Soften the knees, press the hands back. When you're ready, just add a little pulse. 1, 2. Push those hands back, a little pause here. Turn the palms to face each other. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again. As you exhale, press your palms toward each other like you're compressing air between the hands. Push the air out of your lungs. Push, push. When you can't exhale any longer, big breath in. Release those arms. They'll magically float up. Exhale, bend at those elbows. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Reach, reach, reach forward. Press those hands back. Lift your toes. Palms to the ceiling. Inhale, lift up. Keep the feet on the floor. Stretch through the midsection. Bend. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, reach forward. Stretch. Press those hands back. And release. Bring the thumbs forward or palms forward. Big breath in, looking straight ahead. Exhale, just feel your chin sink down to your chest. Keep your shoulders as they are. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale, fold the upper body over the lower. Rounding down, take your time. Slow down the descent. Press the hands to the outside of those legs to slow yourself down. Eventually, you're going to really feel the stretch in the backs of the thighs. Now, you may continue to feel the stretch in your low back, your middle back, your upper back. If your eyes are open, you're looking through those legs. With each exhalation breath, the top of your head gets just a little closer to the floor. As you exhale, increase the bend in your knees. Gently tuck your chin into your chest and begin to round up through that low back. Now, if you need to, your hands can help you here, just kind of walking you up your thighs, rounding, rounding, keeping the upper body close to the midsection as you bring it up, and then roll those shoulders down and away. Take a moment to move to the center of your forehead, bringing your mind, your breath, and your body together. Think about that one more stretch that you may need before we go down to our mat. Now it's about time for me to adjust our camera, but while you're going down to the mat, I'll do that. So let's get ourselves set, lining up toe to heel, a little bit of an angle. Big breath in, lift those arms up. Exhale, cup opposite elbows, looking straight ahead. Inhale, lift the heel on your back foot. And as you exhale, begin your descent. Take your time. Know that at any point you can put down a hand, a knee, or both. Scoop out through your belly, move to a seated position. Once you're seated, you're going to be on your sitting bones. You're going to rest those arms on your knees. You may feel like you're just a little crunched up, but don't let yourself hunch up through the shoulders, through the neck. Let's see, let rocking side to side. You're thinking about those bones that you're sitting on. You're thinking about that they're the origination site of those 3 big hamstring muscles. Begin to narrow your rock and then focus on alignment. Focus on your feet, your knees, your shoulders. Do your best to make that alignment. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press your shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhale once more. Exhale, feel your chin sink down to your chest. Round through your spine, move from your sitting bones to your tailbone. Balance here for a moment. Make a C shape with your body, pulling that navel up and into your spine, chin to chest. When you're ready, begin to pulse. 2, 3, 4. Right hand in the air. Switch arms. Pause here, look to your belly. Inhale, bring yourself up. Lengthen through the spine, roll your shoulders down and away. Wiggle out your toes. Inhale once more. Exhale, chin to chest. Round through the spine, slide the hands to the backs of the thighs. Now one hand in the air, both hands in the air, no hands in the air, just pulse. 4, 3, 2. Pause here, look to your belly. Inhale, bring yourself up, lengthen through that spine, sit up on your sitting bones. Wiggle your toes. Exhale, let your chin sink down to your chest once more. Can you feel those 7 vertebrae in your spine move? Exhale again, round through the middle back. Slide the hands to the backs of the thighs, round through the low back. Slowly begin to take yourself down. Let your low back contact your mat. Pause here, breathe. 2 more times. Middle back contacts the mat. Now you can feel it. Most of your body weight is on the mat. Bring your shoulder blades down, your head down. Look to your right. Look to your left. Pause here. Now, if you're like me, you may need to bring your knees, bend your knees a bit more. Bring your heels in about 2 inches. Not a lot. Keep those feet parallel to each other. Keep your heels out in front of your knees. Actively tilt the pelvis, imprint that low back. Press your shoulder blades into the mat, turn your palms to the ceiling, and just breathe. 3 big, full, deep breaths. Okay. Inhale, bring one knee into the chest, and then the other. As you exhale, gently pull your knees toward your shoulders, press your thighs to your belly. Inhale and exhale. Once more, big breath in through your nose. As you exhale, push those toes into the air. Gently sand the inside edge of the feet. 1, 2, 3. Create a little warmth, a little friction there. Inhale. Exhale, lift your chin to your chest. Look to your belly. Hands to the backs of your thighs. Peel yourself up. Lower those legs a bit. Balance yourself on your tailbone or your low back. Try and keep your legs straight. Palms down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Exhale, pump, pump, pump. Inhale, shoulders up, head up. Exhale, really move those arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, try and keep your legs straight. Exhale, reach through your tippy toes. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it again. Big breath in. Exhale, pump, pump, pump. Inhale, shoulders up, head up. Exhale, really move those arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 2 more sets. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, bend the knees. Round through the spine, low back, middle back, upper back. Your head is down. Look left, look right. Rest your hands on your shins, and as you exhale, pull your knees toward your shoulders. Press your thighs to your belly. Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, take one foot to the mat and then the other. Slide those feet away just a bit. Tilt your pelvis. Imprint your low back. As you exhale, lift your chin to your chest. Hands to the backs of the thighs. Peel yourself up. Sit up straight and tall. Extend those legs. Round and reach. Inhale, round through each vertebra of the spine. Slide those feet in. Now those feet are stuck to your mat. Scoop out through your belly. Only go back as far as you need to. Keep those core muscles engaged. Big breath in. Lengthen. Sit up straight and tall. Exhale, round and reach. Inhale. Round through 24 moving vertebrae of the spine. Scoop out through your belly. Only go back as far as you need to. We've got a consistent tempo here. We're not going any faster or any slower at one point or the other. Move in time with your own breath. Make it a dance with yourself. Inhale, strength as you round up. Plant those feet. Scoop out through the belly. Exhale, feel that strength. Little pause or lie all the way back on the mat. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, round and reach forward. Try and lift the arms as high as the ears. Inhale, last time to the mat or toward the mat. Last time back up. Big breath in, fill up those lungs. Exhale, round and reach. Little pause here. Reach through those fingers. Lift the arms as high as the ears. Look down at your legs. As you exhale, give yourself a little bit more of a stretch. And then feel the arms sink down to your legs, rolling off your legs and onto your mat. Tuck your chin into your chest. Drag those arms with you, inhaling, inhaling. Lace the fingers behind you. Give yourself a nice stretch. You're going to feel it in the sternum, in the shoulders. And then shake it out. Get that blood moving, the length of your arms, into your hands, into your fingers, into your toes. And then pause, sitting up right here, up on those sitting bones. Big breath in. Exhale, chin sinks down to the chest. Little slicing hands out over your knees. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale again. Scoop out just a bit more. Push, pull, easy extension, bend, push, pull, easy extension. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Last time. Reach forward, find your rope, pull yourself side to side, pulling yourself up and up. Bring the hands below those kneecaps. Exhale, chin to chest, pull it on back. then as you inhale, feel that little tug at the top of your head. Bring yourself up. Walk those feet in. Wrap the hands around the front of the ankles. Lift one foot and then the other. Let your toes touch, your heels, your knees. You're on your sitting bones. Pretty solid right here, right? So let's take a big breath in. Fill up those lungs. Exhale, chin sinks down to the chest, still doing pretty good. Now scoop up, out. Now you're balanced on the tailbone. Now this is kind of unstable. Pull the heels in a bit, make it more challenging. Hold this position, or exhale, tip, inhale up. Exhale, tip, moving from the tailbone back to the tailbone. Third time, you're starting to warm up those deep core muscle. Maybe you can go a little farther back, maybe to your middle back. Maybe to the bottoms of the shoulder blades. Never ever onto the neck or the head. Exhale, tip. Inhale up. Let's do two more. Return to the tailbone. Pause here. Look to your belly. Inhale. Exhale. Push the toes into the air. Now my hands are on the backs of my thighs. You can have them on the backs of your calves if you like, but never ever on the backs of those knees. That sciatic nerve splits. We don't want to mash into a nerve. Arms in the air, or just hold on to the backs of the legs. And when you're ready, big breath in. Exhale, straddle those legs. Reach up to the calves now if they're not already there. Look to your belly. When you're ready, exhale, tip. Inhale up. Same thing, tailbone, up the spine, return to the tailbone. Now if you over-rotate, set those feet, and then come back and reset the open leg rocker. Exhale, tip. Inhale up. Last one, exhale, tip, inhale up, little pause here, balanced on that tailbone. Look to your belly now. If you can, exhale, reach one arm into the air. Return that arm, that hand to that leg, exhale, other arm in the air. Exhale, soles of the feet together, heels, balls of the feet, toes, wrap the hands under and around those ankles. Look to your belly, big breath in, click your feet for 3. Exhale, tip, click, click, click. Now remember, you can always hold the position, balanced on that tailbone. That's a tough place to be. You will work those deep core muscle. This is just a little more intense, a little more dramatic, a little more unpredictable. Last one, exhale, tip. Inhale up, click, 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 pause here. Heels, balls of the feet, toes, press them into each other. Bring one hand up, palm to the ceiling, lift it a little higher. Other hand up, lift a little higher. Bend at the elbows, fingers and thumbs touch. And then just stay in this moment, in this breath. I want you to stay in the moment and maybe focus on just the tiniest thing. Keeping those legs elevated, not letting them sink down. Inner thigh muscles at work. Temperature of the air on your skin. As you inhale, give yourself that little tug. Feel that tug at the very top of your head. Rolling up onto your sitting bones, and then feet to the mat, gentle butterfly pulse. What was that tiniest thing that you were focused on? I'll try and remember to remind you at the end of class. Maybe you can put it in the comment section. I would be curious to know what it is that what's right there
at the center of your forehead. What are you focused on? Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, stabilize the knees. Take your nose down toward your toes. Inhale up, push those feet away. Exhale, chin toward the heels. Inhale up, shake out those legs. Shake out your arms. Slide those feet in, up on your sitting bones. Big breath in. Exhale, let your chin sink down to your chest. Inhale. Exhale, scoop out. Slide the hands to the backs of the thighs and begin to round down one vertebra at a time. Low back, middle back. Shoulders down, head down. Tilt your pelvis, imprint that low back. Take that big breath in through your nose. As you exhale, slide the right leg away. And I want you to pause here for a moment. The heel on that left foot is still out in front of the left knee. The left knee isn't kind of sagging out to one side or kind of falling to the center. It's straight up to the ceiling. Now actively tilt your pelvis, push your low back into the mat, push both hips, right side, left side, middle back pressed into the mat, shoulder blades as well. Neck is long, head is up, maybe press the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Point the toe on that right leg, inhale, lift the right leg into the air. Again, little pause here. Now I want you to actively think about, intellectualize that right hip is pressed into your mat, but at the same time, the toes on that right foot are actively reaching for the ceiling. Palms to the ceiling, arms close or arms across the body, or arms really far away out at maybe a 45-degree angle. Big breath in through your nose. As you exhale, bring that straight right leg even with the bent left. Then take that right leg out laterally around in a half circle. Exhale, straight leg even with the bent. Then take it out around, back up. Third time. 3 more times like this. Just one more. Pause here, flex your foot. That feels good. Point the toe, inhale. Exhale, toes toward the nose. Leg goes out, around, and down. Exhale, toes toward your nose. Leg goes out, around, and down. Keep those hips glued. Left knee keeps you honest. One more time in this direction. Little pause here. Flex that foot. Point the toe. Flex, point, flex, point. Relax that foot, and then inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. As you exhale, slide the left leg away, and hold on to the stretch right here. Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, extend that right leg into the air. Create that double straight leg stretch. As you exhale, flex the foot on that extended leg. Breathe through that stretch. And relax. Inhale, draw this knee into the chest once more. Slide that left hand to the outside of your right knee. Feel your right shoulder sink down and get stuck to your mat. Big breath in. Exhale, gently pull this right knee over to the left side. You're going to naturally want to look toward that right shoulder, and that's a good thing. That helps you keep that right shoulder stuck to the floor. And then inhale, let's open this up.
sole of that right foot to the inner thigh of your left leg. Left hand to your left hip bone. Right hand to that right inner thigh. Add some pressure. So hands are moving in opposition to each other. This is a powerful stretch for you. Subtle but powerful. And then release. Return that right foot to your mat. Gently rock side to side. Pause here. Take a moment to align the right foot, right knee with your right shoulder. And again, point that right knee straight up into the sky, into the ceiling. Point the toe on your left leg. Inhale, left leg into the air. Little pause here, kind of feels a little inconsistent. Actively pushing that hip into the floor, actively reaching through the toes on that left leg. Big breath in. Exhale, straight leg even with the bend, and then take that leg out around in a half circle. Exhale, straight leg even with the bend, out around, back up. Now align your neck and head as you keep your head down on the mat. I'm just kind of peeking. I can't help it. I'm just peeking at all of us. Last one in this direction. Little pause here. Right knee nice and strong, pointed straight up to the ceiling. Flex your foot. Point your toe. Let's change direction. Exhale, toes to the nose. Leg goes out, around, and down. Exhale, toes to the nose. Leg goes out, around, and down. Maybe press the tongue to the roof of the mouth to maintain that alignment of the neck and head with the rest of the spine. 2 more times. And pause here. Flex your foot, point your toe, flex, point. Inhale, draw this knee into the chest. Exhale, slide that right leg away. Hold on to the stretch. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale, leg into the air. Create that double straight leg stretch. This is an important stretch for us. We just sit too much. Even if we're not sitting at computers, which I think a lot of us are still, and yet, even if we're not, we do sit way too much. So get that nice stretch through the hamstring and the left leg, and then as you exhale, flex that foot. Spread your toes if you like. And then relax the foot. Inhale, draw the left knee into the chest. Right hand slides to the outside of that left knee. Left shoulder sinks down and gets stuck. Big breath in. Exhale, gently pull this left knee across the body. Feel that stretch. And then inhale, let's open this up. Sole of that left foot to the inner thigh of the right leg. Right hand to the right hip bone. Left hand to the inner thigh. Hands move in opposition to each other. Feel that stretch as you're pressing that left knee toward the floor. And then release. Return the left foot to the mat. Just ever so subtly, gently rock side to side. Pausing here, slide that right foot in. Find your place, feet, knees, shoulders. Tilt your pelvis, push that low back into the mat. Palms to the ceiling or thumbs up. Big breath in. Tilt the pelvis a bit more and begin to lift your hip bones up. Don't go too high on the first few repetitions. Exhale all the way down. Tilt, tuck, inhale, and lift. Exhale and lower. Third time. another exercise that's so good for us. So tilt tuck, feel that little extra stretch, then strength as you lift your hip bones up. Strength as you resist gravity and your own body weight on your descent. Let's just do a few more of those. As you do this, try to evenly distribute your body weight from your feet to your shoulders. Now your goal here is to create a straight diagonal line from your shoulders to your knees. We don't need to lift any higher than that. We're not trying to put an arch in our back. We're just trying to strengthen those deep core muscles of our back. And undoubtedly, if we go to a physical therapist for some challenges in our low back, this is probably going to be one of the exercises they give us. Just this simple bridge, create that straight diagonal line, shoulder to knee. Let's do 2 more, down and up, moving in time with your breath. On this second one, tilt tuck, lift, and pause here. Now I'm just going to have us hold this position. We could always do a one-legged bridge. We're not going to do that tonight, but that would be an option. And you can certainly deviate from me and do that if you like. For the rest of us, let's bring it all the way down. Tilt tuck, imprint that low back. Draw one knee into the chest and then the other. As you exhale, pull those knees up toward your shoulders. Press the thighs to the belly. Focus on that breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, pull your knees a little closer to your shoulders. Exhale, push the knees to the left and gently around in a circle. Even as you do this little rotation or this little revolution, keep your low back in contact with the mat. One more time this direction. Inhale, draw those knees in. Exhale, push it the other way. Draw those knees in. Inhale. Exhale, extend those legs into the air. Flex, point, flex, point. Rotate those feet on your ankles. Reverse direction. Make little fists with your hands. Bring your feet together. Little fists beneath those, right under those hips. This causes your low back to have to remain pressed into the mat. So big breath in, exhale, lift your chin to your chest, lower those legs a bit, keep your low back in contact with the mat. When you're ready, inhale, legs to the right, up and around, exhale, down. Inhale on the up sweep, exhale on the down. Now your shoulders are up, your head is up, you're thinking about that low back, you're keeping that low back in contact with your mat. Let's bring those legs slowly to the lowest point in our circle. Change direction. Inhale on the up sweep. Shoulders up, head up. No momentum. I know you could go really fast if you wanted. You could really whip this body weight around in a frenzy. Don't do it. Slow and controlled. One more time, all the way around. Think about what you're doing. Shoulders up, head up. Pause here at the lowest point in your circle. Straddle those legs. Bend the knees. Knees together. Hands to your shins. Shoulders down, head down. Look to your right. Look to your left. Inhale. Bring yourself up. Slide that or push that left leg away. Bring that right hand just below that right kneecap. Shoulders up, head up, chin close to your chest. Let's bring those fingertips to the base of the skull, and if you're ready, left shoulder to right knee or right hip bone. Inhale, exhale, lift and twist. Inhale, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Shoulders up, head up. Let's go a little faster. Nice and controlled. Fingertips just kind of resting at the base of the skull. Look to your belly. Elbow to opposite knee or shoulder to opposite hip bone. A little faster. Let's increase respiration, increase heart rate as quickly as you can, and stay in control for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in, shoulders down, head down. Big breath. As you exhale, push your knees to the right, eyes and arms to the left. Inhale, bring those knees back to center. Exhale, push your knees to the left, eyes and arms to the right. Breathe through the stretch, hold the position, but not your breath. And then go right ahead and roll on over to all fours, rolling to the left, pushing yourself up onto your hands and knees. Bring those hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips, toes pointed to the wall behind you, fingers to the wall in front. Engage those core muscles. Inhale, lift those feet up off the mat. As you exhale, extend your right leg. And lift your left arm and extend through your fingertips. Neck aligned with your spine. Try and lift that arm as high as the shoulder, leg as high as the hip. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, return palm and knee to the mat. Keep those feet elevated. As you exhale this time, extend your left leg and then your right arm. Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, return palm and knee to the mat. Push back through your hips, bend those knees, bend those elbows. Drop your head down, look toward your kneecaps. Inhale, round up into that scared cat. Exhale into a cow. Inhale to a flat back, push your hips to your heels. Bend the elbows, drop your head down. Inhale, tuck chin to chest, scared cat. Cow. Tabletop. Inhale, curl the toes under. Exhale, push up onto the balls of the feet. Drop those heels down, look toward your toes. Inhale, walk the eyes all the way up the length of the legs to your belly. Exhale, bring the eyes down to your toes. Inhale, lift both heels up. Press both heels down. Lift both heels up. Press both heels down. Alternating heel presses. So just kind of a pedaling motion. Sometimes they call it walking the dog. Press both heels down. Inhale. Exhale, bring the eyes along the length of your mat, looking between your hands. You can step back with one foot, then the other. I'm going to walk forward just a bit so I can keep my hands and my feet on the mat. We're in a high plank now. We've created a straight diagonal line from the heel to the shoulder. Now that we've done that, I want you to soften your elbows just a bit. Protect those tendons that cross at the front and the back of the elbow joint. Soften your knees just a bit to protect those ACL and LCL ligaments that make X's at the front and the back of the knee joint. Keep your neck aligned with your spine, nice and strong through your core. Inhale and exhale. As you exhale, melt those knees into the mat, soften the feet, hinge through the elbow, bring the belly down, then the chest down, push the arms out in front, make little fists as you bring your head down. Bring the knuckles to the inside of the wrist as you relax through your feet, ankles, knees, hips. All the adjacent muscle and other soft tissue. Hopefully I spoke correctly and I called this the wrist joint and not the ankle. So hopefully you're making a little fist, bringing the knuckles to the inside of the wrist. Big breath in through your nose. As you exhale, slide the hands beneath the forehead. For many of us, this creates that perfect alignment for the neck with the rest of the spine. So just let the forehead sink in. Continue to focus on relaxing through the feet, the ankles, the knees, the hips. In just a moment, we're going to move into that cobra. Again, another really important exercise for us. So before we get to that cobra, I want you to really relax the lower body. From the waist down, your body is heavy, still, and sinking into your mat. And then as you inhale, lift your head up just an inch or two. Pull those elbows in nice and close to your body. Keep your hands in front of your shoulders. Look down at your mat or look down at the floor. Inhale, turn the eyes to the wall in front of you and begin that ascent, that slow cobra up. And then exhale all the way back down. Look to your mat. Inhale. So this is a dynamic movement. At no time do we ever hold the breath or hold the position. Even if I can't see you actively breathing, actively inhaling and exhaling, you feel it. Even if I can't see you lifting and lowering, you know, even if you're moving slowly, you're still in motion. Again, this is one of those exercises that's so important for us to do. So what did we come up with? We've got the double straight leg stretch, the shoulder bridges, and now the cobras. So let's just keep going with this, just a few more. If you could do those 3 exercises maybe 4 times a week. So if you do them with me twice a week, then 2 more times during the week. Try and relax the muscles in the glutes, the hamstrings, and this is where I challenge. I tighten up. I want you to relax the muscles of your face, relax the muscles of the lower body, and then just let everything go. Slide the hands beneath the forehead. Feel yourself just sink into the floor. Your upper body heavy and still. We're going to move keeping our upper body heavy and still. We're going to move through our lower body. So our legs are about shoulder width apart. As you inhale, begin to lift those legs through your hip bones. Partial release. Inhale, lift those legs up. Partial release. 3rd time. And 4th time, inhale up, pause here. Begin a slow flutter kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're keeping your neck and shoulder muscles relaxed and heavy. You're keeping your head down. In just a few moments, I'm going to make you that offer of extending the arms out in front and moving those arms in opposition to your legs. A flutter kick with the legs, a swim, kind of a front crawl with the arms. Remember, it's not a wiggle, it's a vertical lift. So if you're ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now don't look at the screen, look right down at your mat or your floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pause here, legs sink down, head sinks down on the backs of the hands. Slide those feet together so your toes touch and your heels touch. As you inhale, bend those knees, cross at your ankles, recross your ankles. Engage your abdominal muscles. Slide your hands beneath your shoulders, elbows pointing to the wall behind you. Look down at the mat or at the floor. Think about the muscles of the arms, the chest, the shoulders. And when you're ready, inhale, push yourself up into that bent knee plank. Pull those heels in just a bit. You're up on the muscle above the kneecap. Neck aligned with your spine. As you exhale, the only hinge is at the elbow. Inhale back up. Nice and strong through your core. Exhale, just a little dip. Hands beneath the shoulders. Neck aligned with your spine. Recross those ankles. Pull the heels in, nice and close. Feel that tautness in your belly. One more. Little pause here, nice and strong. Inhale. Exhale, release the feet, push back through your hips. Bring one knee way under the body, then the other. Then sink your hips to your heels. Slide one arm away, far away, bend that elbow. Slide the other arm away, bend the elbow, drop your head through the arms, look toward your kneecaps. Feel that stretch from the base of the spine to the base of the skull. Nice and strong through your core. Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, slide your hands down to your toes. Turn your palms to the ceiling. Feel your body grow heavy and still. Feel yourself sinking into the mat, sinking into the floor. As you inhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Begin to round up, pushing yourself